Well, hello, and thank you for checking out this high, low, and God moment video for just what's been happening recently here in my life and in our life together as Mountain View Lutheran Church. My high is that our congregation has two families that have welcomed foreign exchange students to live with them for this year, and this is kind of hits close to my heart because our family, we hosted 5 exchange students while our kids were growing up, 4 from Germany and 1 from Kenya. And so Carl and Peter Briggs, they have received Aloisio, and he's from Brazil. And then Gordon and Corey Adams, they are going to be hosting an exchange student from Germany, and his name is Santiago. And I met Aloisio in worship last Sunday, and I think this weekend is when Santiago arrives and moves in with the Adams family. So I hope I'll get to know both of them. I hope that you will also have a chance to greet and welcome these exchange students for this really exciting year that they're going to be having. And yeah, I hope that their experience and our experience as Mountain View, I hope that it'll overlap. The low that I want to share has to do with our Edgewood City Council and the Community Center. Pastor Andrew and I attended last Tuesday the Edgewood City Council meeting. It's the first time I have attended the City Council meeting, and I'm glad I did. But Angelina Koenig, the new executive director at the Community Center, invited us to come because she has been sharing just some concerning things about the city of Edgewood. For many years has had a contract with the Community Center to provide heating and cooling, and it adds up to about $50,000 a year for the Community Center, which is significant. But now, and it's really kind of puzzling. There really has not been any good explanations about why the mayor and some on the city council wants to end that contract. And yeah, I mean, it's not even clear what would be put in place. But Angelina is very concerned about this. So that's a low. And I don't know what has happened for the city and the community center to not have the same sense of synergy and partnership like they've had for so many years. But yeah, it's just very concerning. So, we might need to call on any of you that are closely connected to the community center. We're probably going to need to call you to action here in the weeks to come to attend this city council meetings and just express your support for the community center and why it's important that our city support the community center, because it is the only community center in Edgewood, and it's meeting a lot of needs for families, seniors, and children. The God moment that I want to share happened yesterday at Millridge. Twice 2 Wednesdays a month, I teach a Bible study at Millridge, and we've got a really nice group of the residents there. Some are have been some of the residents, they're members of Mountain View and they worship here, but some of them are just residents, and I'm getting to know them and they're getting to know me. One, her name is Carolee Goulet, and I always remember her name because of our own Carolee. But she came into Bible study, and the first thing she said is, "You baptized my great-grandson." And I was like, okay, help me connect the dots here. Well, last Sunday, Brittany and John Goulet, you might know Brittany as Brittany Lindstrom, and their son Bowen, just last Sunday. Well, I had no idea, but Bowen is Carolee Goulet's great-grandson. John, who is married to Brittany, John is the grandson of Carolee. And so just, it was such a cool small world moment. And for me, those are God moments. Just making connections with more people at Mill Ridge. Mill Ridge is a special place that I feel like Mountain View has really made some really important spiritual connections. And we've got the hymn sing there. Michelle Schweikel, is a great connecting point. We've done some, service projects with our congregation at Mill Ridge. I want that partnership to stay very strong. And this was just a very sweet God moment when I found out that, one of our baptisms here was connected to Carol Lee. So that's the God moment and the low and the high for this week. And this Sunday is God's Work, Our Hands. And thank you for those that have signed up. And if you've not signed up for any of those, one of the 6 service projects, just jump in and serve the community in Jesus' name. Thank you for watching.